Be me, 26, chronically unemployed, part-time DoorDash driver, full-time Reddit lurker, live in a crappy studio that smells like wet carpet and old disappointment. Decide to go out and touch grass, end up at a local open mic night, mostly just hipsters doing slam poetry about their barista trauma. Then she walks in, her, black lipstick, combat boots, graphic tee that says empathy is for cowards. Me, instantly fall in ironic love. She signs up, performs a satirical spoken word piece about eating the rich. Audience claps like seals. I awkwardly sip my IPA that tastes like grapefruit-flavored gasoline. Afterwards she comes over and compliments my Death Grips hoodie. Heart.exe stops working. We talk about baudrillard and beef jerky for 40 minutes. Somehow end up at her place eating guacamole on Ritz crackers while she plays Soviet Wave. Her apartment smells like incense and revenge. She says she's between realities right now, and only dates people with birth charts compatible with her dead ferrets. Me, laugh nervously, pretending that's a red flag I'm willing to ignore. We make out while her salt lamp buzzes like it's cursed. Fast forward 2 weeks, she's crashing at my place because her ex took her air fryer in the breakup. She calls me her little existential crisis, and I pretend that's not emotionally devastating. Every morning she makes coffee and tells me about her dreams where I'm a frog in a trench coat. Her, I think it means you're hiding something. Me, probably just my potential. She doesn't laugh. I pretend I didn't either. Her ex starts texting her again. His name is Tyler. Of course it is. He sends her memes from 2017 and she says, he gets me on a nostalgic level. Decide to play it cool, channel my inner frog detective. Start noticing weird stuff. Her, I'm going to the co-op to buy crystals. Me, cool, want me to come? Her, nah, it's a spiritual solo thing. Check Instagram 20 minutes later, she's posting stories of Tyler holding a chunk of rose quartz like it's a newborn. Ask her about it. She gaslights me like a pro. Are you really stalking my story that hard? Do you not trust me because of your wounded masculine energy? Me, I don't even have masculine energy, I have mild Wi-Fi and crippling doubt. She leaves, slams doors so hard my doorframe sighs in resignation, returns the next day like nothing happened, brings me a smoothie that tastes like betrayal and ground flaxseed, says, you're so lucky I believe in your potential. MFW, I didn't know potential could be used as a leash. Things start spiraling. She gets into NFT tarot readings and insists Mercury is the reason I can't parallel park. Starts charging $11.11 for Zoom affirmations that sound suspiciously like MLM scripts. I suggest she gets a job. Her, capitalism is a mental illness. Me, then why does your Venmo say urgent every other day? Fight lasts 6 hours. She cries, says I'm stifling her cosmic evolution, makes me sleep on the floor while her mood ring recalibrates. Next day she's fine again. Tells me I snore like a dying bird and it's cute. Take her to Taco Tuesday to patch things up. She orders a $15 margarita and flirts with the waiter named Blaze. Blaze has a neck tattoo of a crying skull and smells like expired weed and cinnamon. She giggles like she's never heard a man say queso before. Me, try to play it cool, eat chips in a way that says, I'm confident and not spiraling internally. Her phone buzzes, she gets up to take the call. Comes back 10 minutes later, says, Tyler's in trouble, I need to help him align his root chakra. Leaves me with the bill. Waiter Blaze pats me on the back and says, happens to the best of us, bro. Don't even have the energy to cry in the parking lot. Get home. Find her gone. Also gone, my PS4, my hoodie, and half a jar of peanut butter. She left a note that says, don't look for me unless it's in a dream. Also a drawing of me as a frog with a tiny hat and sad eyes. Start spiraling for real. Text her 14 times, delete 13. Spend the weekend watching YouTube videos about how to detach from spiritual parasites. One video says to burn sage and say, I release this karmic debt. Do it, end up setting off my fire alarm. Landlord knocks, says I smell like cult drama. Next week I see her on TikTok. She's doing a live where she's reading tarot for strangers and calling herself Oracle of the West. In the chat, Tyler, Blaze, and someone named CryptoDaddy69 all sending her roses and money. Feel like a background character in a cult-themed rom-com. Decide to move on. Delete all our pics, except one where we're eating guacamole in total silence. It haunts me. Go back to the open mic night for closure. She's there, performing a piece called Ode to the Frog Who Couldn't Leap. Locks eyes with me during the line, his tongue never found truth, only flies. Audience snaps like we're all in a hostage situation. Afterwards she walks past me, whispers, "You still owe me a soul contract," then vanishes into the night like a poetic raccoon. Now I'm microdosing regret and working at a vape kiosk in the mall. Manager says I need to smile more. Sometimes I think about texting her, then I remember the frog hat drawing. My therapist's cat stares at me during Zoom sessions like it knows everything. Moral of the story: never trust someone whose favorite color is chaos. Especially if they say, "You give me main character flashbacks," on the first date. Now I can't eat guacamole without crying. And somehow I still owe her $40 for crystals that probably never existed.